Breaking news on that situation in Paris right now. The French Interior Minister is speaking, and here's what he is saying, and it's just wrapping up, I should say. So he's just walked away. He said that the attacker outside Notre Dame, who went after that police officer with a hammer, and that officer then wounded him, shooting him twice, was saying this. He was screaming something as he was outside that church. He said, "It's for Syria."
Oh, God.
So we break in with that news as we learn more details about this, and let's talk about this a little bit. So we've got this list, Congressman, of countries, and the point that I was making earlier is you don't necessarily have to be a refugee from that country in order to be inspired by the ideology that seems to be flowing like a wave across the planet. 30 countries the Islamic State savages are operating in and out of now. So it doesn't have to be the origin point, but it is a place that is inspiring. It is a place where people can travel to. They can come back to Belgium, some other European countries, borderless and travel freely. We want to make sure they're not coming from here. So it's not always a refugee situation. Maybe it's somebody coming from there after they become more inspired or radicalized.
One of the things we have to tackle are the asylum seekers. Of course, we're going to be a generous nation, but this country in the United States has no entry-exit program. I go down to my Subway shop and they can tell me how many times I've ordered the turkey sandwich. You can't tell how many people are leaving, exiting, and entering the country. And yet it is current U.S. law that that's supposed to be in place. It's been funded. And if we're going to learn anything from the Boston bombing, remember the Boston bombings? Yeah. We had somebody who here claimed asylum, then went back to that country.
Exactly.
And once they had done that, I've actually sponsored a bill. It's in the Judiciary Committee in the House. It says if you come here, you claim asylum, you go back to your country of which you said you were going to be persecuted or killed, then guess what? You lose all those rights and privileges. But we have got to understand who's coming in and out of our country.
All right, couple more details from the French Interior Minister who was just speaking. So yes, he was screaming, "It's for Syria." He also had other weapons on him, apparently knives on him, and he acted alone. That's what the French police are saying that they believe at this point. Last we checked, he was wounded, shot twice in the chest, but is still alive. So as we learn more, we'll report it.